guys, a brand new episode with pickups, coming to you live from Belgium. Well, not live. So, what did I get last week and the week before that? Because I think these are pickups from 2 weeks ago, Friday and Saturday mostly, I think. So, on Friday 2 weeks ago, I was visiting GameBuster, which is actually the only store, the real store in Antwerp where you can get retro games. And I saw a game that I really wanted, Beauty and the Beast on the SNES, but he was asking 25 on it. And I was like, that's a bit expensive. So I just left the store and I looked a bit on eBay, and I saw a guy having a buy it now for 15. So I bid it, and he also had offer me, so I offered him 10.50, so it came to total 15 shipped, and he accepted. So I purchased it, and then I saw this guy actually lives really close to me, so why don't I just go and visit him? And he was in agreement with that, so I visited him and I asked, do you have any more stuff lying around the house? And he had tons. He wasn't really a reseller, but just some guy who wanted to get rid of his old stuff. He had already sold a lot of games, and his prices were a bit at the high end, but we came to an agreement. He actually almost lowered all of his prices by half, so that's okay. So in the end I picked up Bella and the Beauty and the Beast for the SNES, The Adventures of Mighty Max for the SNES, bit dirty this one, Home Alone 2 for the SNES, which is a really weird game, and Mr. Nuts for the SNES, which I've been playing a lot. It's quite fun actually, a very good platformer. And this game, Midway Arcade Treasures, Greatest Hits, the Atari collection. I actually didn't see it was the Atari collection. I thought it would be a Williams collection with Robotron and Defender, but it's Tempest, Super Breakout, Centipede probably. This actually is a bit more of an expensive game. The label is completely damaged, sadly, and also Mega Man 4 on the NES. In total, I paid 70 for 6 games. So that comes down to almost 12 a game, which is excellent for me. It aren't the greatest of games except for Mega Man 4, and Mr. Nuts is also pretty good. But for me, that's an okay price. So on Saturday, I visited Fnac. This was the 30th or the 31st of January. And I actually wanted to do some sale. The sales end in Belgium at the end of January, so I wanted to see if there were some last minute pickups I could do, but sadly everything was like not in my interest or still too high priced. But I did find one thing that I really wanted. Axiom Verge, the Multiverse edition for the Vita. I actually have this on pre-order for the Wii U, but I'm thinking it will never come out, so I thought, well, let's just buy it on the PSP, which is also PSP Vita, which is also a very nice system. It was $29.99, just a regular price, but for me it was free because I paid for it with coupons. And I also picked up 2 excellent comic books. These are originally French comic books, translated into Dutch. The first 10 parts or something got translated well over 10 years ago, but then like the publisher went bust or something, and now it's another publisher who releases them. These are quite expensive, 17 euros a pop, but they are excellent comic books. It's about a dungeon, and the guy who owns it or runs it, this guy, and it actually contains of 5 different series. So this is Ochtendgloren, which means dawn. So this is how the dungeon came to be, how he got his life. Then you have Zenith, which is the dungeon at its height. Then you have Avondschermer, which would in English it will be dusk, when actually the world ended by one of the characters you actually love from Zenith. He becomes totally evil, so it's pretty cool. And there's still some more side series and stuff, but I don't know if they're translated in English or any other language than Dutch, but these are really excellent comics. The reason I picked those up because I don't have any of the others. I used to loan them from the public library a couple of years ago, but I got a poster with one of them, a print. It's really cool looking print of the cover. I'm sure I will hang this up somewhere around here. Not much place left, but I will find a spot. I love it when they give like little extras. So, fast forward to last week. During the week, I went to visit the Oxfam close to my work. Well, close on the way from work to home. It's not really close to any place for me, but it's really close to my post office where I go to pick up packages. And I found this really cool Mighty Max playset. It's I don't know if you can see this. It's a Frankenstein one. It contains all the pieces, so that's really excellent. I have some more, but they're all empty, or with one figure or something. But this one has them all. It's a toy. I think the toys were first, then they made a TV series, and then the game. They marked it actually at $3.50, but the dude at the register just rang up 50 cents. I don't know if he misread or like the price label was wrong or something. In any case, I prefer paying 50 cents than $3.50, so I didn't complain about that. We're trying to close it here. Oh, I really love these. I mean, I really wanted them as a kid, but my mom, she wasn't into like popular toys. She only wanted me to play with Legos. And then on last Wednesday, not Friday, I visited some thrift stores and I found these two bad boys for €3 total. This is Piccolo. I actually don't know who this Saiyan is. Probably from the later series. But yeah, pretty cool figures. And also another turtle. Donatello. I think is the red one. I was thinking about it. I already have this one, but it would be cool. I have some more vehicles, so I can put turtles in the vehicles. This one was marked at $1.50, but she didn't ring it up. I don't know. People want me to have old toys. And at the same thrift store, they had a lot of Blu-rays, but the prices were kinda high, so I just ended up picking up these two. The Men in Black, pretty cool special edition thingy. It's a pretty early release because it still promotes like Blu-ray and everything, like you can play it in your PlayStation 3. And this movie I've never seen, Princess and the Frog, one of the last Disney movies I think that was actually animated in the classical style, not the 3D movie. Is this before or after Brother Bear? I don't know. But I remember this being pretty unsuccessful. And it looks like such a cool movie. So, that's why I picked it up. They had more, they had like the Matrix, the full set, but I just recently bought them on DVD. It's not like I'm gonna watch them like a million times. So, I didn't find much that day at thrift store, so I ended up going to cash converters, which is always pretty dangerous, because I picked up a pretty sizable stack of games there. First up, the two PS3 Castlevania games. Lords of Shadow and Lords of Shadow 2. These weren't too cheap, but I was thinking if I don't pick this up now, in a couple of years you won't be able to find them. Don't know if they actually ever include manuals, but these copies don't. This one was pretty cool. They still hadn't put it in the store, it was on the counter, but I asked, can I check out your stack there, and they said, sure, go ahead. This is like a Metal Gear Solid, the Legacy Collection, which contains the original NES, or hopefully the MSX game, and then every Metal Gear Solid up until 4. And also the digital graphic novels. I don't know which platform they're from. I never heard about those. I have to check that out. The only sad thing is that the first two PlayStation ones, Metal Gear Solid and Special Mission, they're download codes, so they're not on the discs. So let's move into the realm of Xbox. Divinity 2. This is actually a Belgian-made game, and more importantly, my brother-in-law worked on it. This is I think it's the first game he worked on after he left university. It's crazy how time flies. I don't think he worked on the Xbox 360 version, just on the PC version, because right after he left Larian Studios and joined Crytek, I think, and now he works at Guerrilla in Amsterdam. And this one, Silent Hill Homecoming, it's a Spanish version, but it was only €2, so what the fuck. I'm not gonna leave a Silent Hill game for €2. I haven't Oh, the disc looks, well, it's a bit scratched, but nothing too bad. So this one, I'm gonna play it sooner or later, because I never did. And don't know if this is a good price, but the Silent Hill collection, sadly Silent Hill 1 isn't included, which is kind of strange. It's Silent Hill 2 and 3, remastered in HD. Wayo. Yep. That's all my pickups for last week and the week before. Hope you guys enjoyed me rambling through these pickups. I want to say hello to all the new subscribers there. We're currently at 90. Only 10 places left and I reach 100 subscribers. Yes. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. And also leave a comment if you want to. It's fun to read those and reply to them. So, yeah. See you guys later. Bye.